Bitcoin is a shining city in cyberspace, and you can go there once you understand it.
A lot of different altcoins we're going to cover in today's video. Check the timestamps below. Also, I want to clue you into important news stories that affect us as cryptocurrency enthusiasts and cryptocurrency investors. Of course, that's why you subscribe to our channel, for the daily crypto content keeping you informed. Let's start right here. The co-founder of Polkadot, Gavin Wood, also co-founder of Ethereum, is stepping down from the CEO role of Polkadot, actually the main builder of Polkadot. Let me explain to you the details. Gavin Wood is shaking off his CEO title at Parity Technologies, which is the key backer supporting the Polkadot ecosystem. Gavin Wood is a longtime crypto developer who co-founded Polkadot after exiting the Ethereum Foundation in 2015. He will remain a majority shareholder in Parity Technologies, and his co-founder, Bjorn Wagner, will become the new CEO. So what's Gavin Wood going to focus on? Well, in a statement shared with CoinDesk, Wood said he will be focusing on making Polkadot more relevant to large swaths of the population in his new role as chief architect. Quote, "This will begin by helping the community design and build several interesting chain-integrated social primitives, which I think are crucial for us to deliver a true Web3 platform." So does this remind you of anyone? To me, this is reminiscent of Michael Saylor stepping down from CEO of MicroStrategy to take a different position so he can focus more on Bitcoin. Gavin Wood stepping down from CEO role to focus more on Polkadot. So the real headline should read, Polkadot development shop Parity Tech appoints its co-founder and skilled business leader Bjorn Wagner to CEO, allowing Polkadot founder and technical leader Gavin Wood to focus efforts on technical strategy, architect, and development. Let me know if you like Polkadot, if you're bullish on the project. Let's talk about Ethereum. Ethereum is going through quite a milestone and major change. For the past 12 days, Ethereum supply went deflationary, with 10,000 ETH taken out of supply. So understand the significance. Ethereum records its first deflationary month in history as circulating supply declines. Ethereum supply since the merge has risen only 3,600, with a negative supply growth over the past month, indicating Ethereum has achieved deflationary status. And you can see the difference right here, ultrasound.money. I mean, this was the pivot point, the changing point. If we were to just simulate, say Ethereum didn't transition to proof of stake, say it stayed at proof of work, let's simulate that real quick. And you can see the amount of ETH issued is just orders of magnitude more. Let's switch back to proof of stake, which it is, and so much less ETH on the open market. Big change. TLDR, just 6 weeks after the merge, Ethereum has gone deflationary. The network is producing negative issuance over the past 30 days, and the now shrinking supply is attracting institutional investors. Which institutional investors? Fidelity, to roll out Ethereum trading for institutions next week. Fidelity will officially make Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency by market cap, available to all of its customers on October 28th. Now, it is important to remember that this deflationary month for ETH was actually caused by some hex variant Ponzi, Zen Crypto. And while it's fantastic that EIP 1559 increases Ethereum's security when Ponzi's spam the chain, it also highlights that as a community, we have a long way to go to produce real value. Let's check in on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is actually less volatile than the NASDAQ and S&P. Bitcoin less volatile than the stock market for the first time since 2020. To help explain why Bitcoin is so stagnant and provide us some perspective and actually an outlook as to some bullish catalysts going into the end of the year, I really liked Kristen Smith's perspective. She's the executive director of Blockchain Association on CNBC Squawk Box just this morning. Listen to her explain why Bitcoin has been so stagnant and her possible bullish catalysts going into end of year.
So I think Bitcoin has been largely stable for a couple of reasons. One, you have the retail investor that has largely exited investing in Bitcoin, as Frank was talking about before. People are worried about paying for gas. They're worried about paying for groceries. They don't have the ability to put extra money away by investing in Bitcoin at the moment. But I do think that the investors that are in there right now are holding out for a future date. They're in it for the long run, and that I think as we start to see the economy turn around and people putting more risk into their investment portfolios, we're going to see the investment in Bitcoin rise and subsequently the price.
What kind of legislation do you foresee, and what would any legislation at all be a positive, or does it matter what finally comes down the pike?
Yeah, no, listen, I think what's really interesting right now is that Congress is actually actively working on legislation that would provide additional regulation for the underlying digital commodity spot market, so including the Bitcoin spot market. And this actually has a real chance of getting done before the end of the year. The chair and ranking member of the Senate Agriculture Committee has introduced the Digital Commodities Consumer Protection Act, the DCCPA. And this is a pretty good framework for regulating centralized exchanges in the spot markets. There is one outstanding issue around decentralized finance. These are software protocols that operate completely differently than custodial centralized exchanges. But that's an issue that's being worked out. I'm optimistic we'll come to a good resolution there. But yeah, I think there's a decent chance we could see legislation signed into law before the end of the year.
STEPN, move to earn. STEPN competitor Greedy steps up in the move to earn space. A new move to earn game is arriving later this year with designs on setting a gold standard for mobile fitness apps. Key takeaways. Greedy, an upstart competitor in the move to earn gaming space, has closed its $1.7 million seed round. Previous attempts at such gaming models have enjoyed fleeting success, but ultimately succumbed to poor token mechanics. Greedy is happy to boast its credentials, but whether or not it can deliver remains to be seen. So, Greedy, I'm sure this is not going to be the last time you hear about it, and just want to update you. They secured some funding. I'm sure the marketing is coming next, and if it has better tokenomics, hey, this could be big. Interpol launches first ever metaverse designed for global law enforcement. The global police organization unveiled its own metaverse, indicating that more oversight of virtual worlds is imminent. The International Criminal Police Organization, Interpol, has announced the launch of its fully operational metaverse, initially designed for activities such as immersive training courses for forensic investigations. I'm sure it will evolve as the metaverse evolves. Concerns are being raised about potential metaverse crimes, including crimes against kids, data theft, counterfeiting, ransomware, SA, and harassment. Quote, "For many, the metaverse seems to herald an abstract future, but the issues it raises are those that have always motivated Interpol, supporting our member countries to fight crime and making the world, virtual or not, safer for those who inhabit it." That's from Interpol itself, so we'll keep you updated on this. And finally, a little good news. This is what I like to see. This is positive regulation. Japan to relax cryptocurrency listing rules. The Japan Virtual and Crypto Asset Exchange Association plans to allow crypto trading platforms to list coins without going through a lengthy screening process. Quote, "We hope the latest measure will help revitalize Japan's crypto asset market," said the vice chairman of the association, and these relaxed rules could take effect as early as December. Interesting to see a major country like Japan doing this, while the US is just taking baby steps, it seems. Subscribe to the channel, join our team, daily crypto coverage. See you tomorrow.